Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, back at you. After about an hour-long delay, it looks like the teams are back taking the field, and hopefully by 6 o'clock they'll be back on the field. Now, to recap what has happened, we have 33 seconds left in the first quarter. The Cowboys have the ball in Denver territory and are driving. Now, hopefully, this is enough time for the Cowboys to kind of regroup. I think after last week's game that they were a little bit, feeling themselves a little bit nervous going to Denver, that altitude and everything else, and they started out slow. But the thing I want to remind you guys of, and what really ticks me off, is how some fans will literally give up on the team after one quarter. Seriously, I have people talking about how they're garbage, they need to go ahead and get rid of everybody. Now, we understand they've started out slow. It happens. Think about last year, game number 2 against the San Francisco 49ers. The team looked like garbage, hot garbage in the first quarter. They were down 2 touchdowns, yet gathered themselves together and went on a run and blew them out of the stadium. It happens in football, guys. That's why they play 4 quarters, not just one. So give the team a chance to get themselves together, and let's see what happens. The other thing I will always remind you of, if you look at the statistics, the Dallas Cowboys have been a fourth-quarter team, mainly because of that big offensive line. You get Tyron Smith, you get Travis Stredley, you get Zach Martin leaning upon you for 3 quarters. By the fourth quarter, teams are literally gassed, and they end up can just basically run their way with people. So don't give up the ship at the first sign of trouble. Stick with your team, have faith, and keep the mojo going. Don't put it out in the universe that you're defeated. Never give up, because until the whistle blows, it is never over. So that's my words of wisdom. I am ready to get this game back on. I'm excited, and hopefully we'll end up, look, how many people have photobombed us here? But we're having a great time over here at the Crystal City Sports Pub, waiting for the game to come back on. The food's been really good. The drinks have been nice and cold and definitely strong, as you can tell from me. Rum and Coke is hitting. Jobu, get the gimbal right. He's still got his rum, and he's ready to spread some mojo. So I hope you guys are as well. So this is giving us a chance to go ahead and make some adjustments and get Carvel. Cowboys looking weak. It's one freaking quarter, man. Yeah, Jobu's hair is a little bit rough right now. He's got to go get his hair done. Hopefully we can get to Dallas and get cuts by Fred to take care of, the guy who takes care of Dak Prescott's. You hate the Donkeys. I hate them as well. I got to tell you, though, I hate watching the Washington Redskins, man. Literally on the last defensive series, they had 3 players carried off the field, including Josh Norman, the mouth that roared. Yeah, they're on the field warming up right now. So hopefully we'll get this thing back on soon. They said 6 o'clock. The Redskins were up 13-0. The Rams have scored 10 points straight and definitely have turned this game around. Hopefully we can see the Rams come through and make the Redskins 0-2. Injury report. Okay. Let me rephrase that. The Redskins just went on a about 7 to 8 yard play for a touchdown. So I spoke too soon. So goes to show you why I shouldn't quit my day job, because I don't know everything. That was a screenplay by Kirk Cousins. They got faked. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was not. It was a draw. Beautifully run. You couldn't draw it up any better than that. Hats off to the Skins. They're doing it on the road. So the question is, are the Rams still the Lambs, or are they the team that played last week? Last week they played pretty well. This week they look like hot garbage. But that's the NFL for you. One week you can look like world beaters. The next week, a dumpster fire. Yeah, we definitely, you know what? For the team to only be down 7-0 and having the ball in their territory right now, they are actually really lucky because that thing could have gotten away from them. They could have gone all the way down, scored a touchdown, it could have been 14-0. So feel good that we're in the position that we are, that literally a couple plays, we can get in the end zone, and it's a whole different game. So the Redskins always find a way to lose. That's true. The game is off because of lightning in Denver, and it should be back on. They say at 6 o'clock. The teams are actually warming up on the field now, and hopefully we'll get this thing going shortly. I hate to admit it, but that was a beautifully done play by the Redskins. I mean, that was awesome. Have a funny feeling. You know what, Daniel? You just gave the kiss of death to the Rams by you saying they're going to win. JJ, send me some of that brisket, buddy. Wentz threw for 300 yards, but he also had 3 fumbles. So could he be the next Eli Manning, the new turnover machine? Yeah, well, Zeke definitely needs to do some eating. With that field being messy the way it is, and the rain and the conditions, you definitely want to be able to run the ball because it will be harder to go ahead and cut on the field. It'll be harder to catch the ball because the ball will be wet, so definitely need to be able to run the ball. I can't disagree about Nolan Carroll. He definitely looked like hot garbage. Definitely agree, Mr. Chips. We need to get it going. 50-50 jump ball would be great too. See if the Rams can get back in this thing. Well, that's good to hear that Awuzie and Carroll are both warming up. I'm glad to hear that. Although the way Carroll's played, I'm not sure if it's best that he's back out on the field. All right, we just got word they are just about ready to get started. The fans here are happy to hear about that. Now, hopefully, the sun is definitely back out in Denver. Hopefully, our team is regrouped and ready to play and focus. I see Dez is definitely dancing on the field. He's ready to play. All the Cowboy fans that are here are ready to go. And what's cool is Jacob lives here in D.C. I met him over at LaFawn Plaza one day having lunch. He decided to come on over here and join the gang. So hopefully we'll get him at halftime saying hello to you guys. And a lot of great fans are here. So this has been enjoyable. Hopefully we'll get a victory out of this. Brandon Brown, you going to be there soon? Well, we're here. We're waiting on you, buddy. We're definitely waiting on you. Why wouldn't Denver put a roof on it? That's a good question. With the weather they have, because it seems like they have a weather delay every couple of years or so. But then again, they kind of like to have that weather advantage, of the wintertime and stuff as well. Well, like I said, don't give up on our Cowboys. Keep the faith. The teams are on the field, and looks like we're about ready to get this thing going. Hopefully, just hopefully, we can get it together. Our pass rush has actually been there close. It just hasn't quite gotten there. The biggest problem our team has had is actually sloppy, poor tackling. And I say that is a direct result of the collective bargaining agreement where they don't hit like they used to. And, it is what it is, but our team has definitely missed a lot of tackles. Well, I'm hoping that because we're not in Jobu's man cave having Jobu's wings that it didn't hurt us too much, but we're hoping Jobu's – oh, let me get Jobu's cigar. That's what's missing. Jobu needs his Cuban cigar. How could I forget? Well, Jamal, I'm hoping it'll actually give us a little more momentum, and they'll come out waking up. Order at Jobu a Kentucky Deluxe. Okay. All right, so how you guys feel? You guys feel like we're going to have it together? Okay, they're on the field. I see our offense out there.
Right, we definitely don't want no recap.
Yeah, I agree with my man over here. We definitely don't need a recap. We don't want to see any more of that. We want to forget about that first quarter.
Tell them stop bringing up old stuff.
All right, here we go. The game is now back on live. I'll stay with you guys through this first play and see how it goes. It's 2nd and 10 on the 46-yard line of Denver. Dak is in the shotgun. Gives it up, fakes it to Zeke, and quite frankly, it was better that didn't get complete because they would have lost yards on that one. 3rd down and 10. Guys, don't lose the faith. We'll stay with you for one more play here. 3rd down and 10. Ball on Denver's 46-yard line. Dak is in the shotgun. He's changing the play. All right, Cowboys. We've got trips on the right. Protection's breaking down. Dak, run. Dak's running.
All right, you ain't got to hit him like that.
And unfortunately, 3 yards short of the first down on the 39-yard line. Okay. Altitude may not be a joke. Okay, guys, he got bent back. Dak got bent backwards on that one. Oh. The season could have been over on that play right there. Dak really got twisted around on that one. Ouch. All right, don't lose the faith. Believe in your Dallas Cowboys. Keep spreading the mojo. Get your chicken wings, rum, and cigar because they're going to need it. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu, and we'll see you at halftime.